Remove those titles from you, if we remove wife, mother, sister, if we remove all those titles from you, drop you in the middle of the desert, will you be able to pick yourself up again? Bismillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum. Today I want us to talk about power. What is power? What does power mean? And how can we actualize power? Power can be defined as the capacity to influence behavior. If we say the government is powerful, what do we mean? We mean by the fact that if the government says curfew today is 9, then no one will be out after 9, right? So what have they done? They have influenced our behavior. Having said that, all of us have power within us. And that is the most important kind of power, is the power that we have within. So how do you get the power within and bring it outside and have it have a positive impact? So there are 3 things we're going to look at today. First is awareness. Second is purpose. And third, growth. So what do we mean when we say awareness? When we talk about awareness, I'm talking about, do you know who you are? Who are you really? Who is Ali? Who is Abdullah? Who's Muhammad? Who's Ilhan? Who's Laila? Who are you really? Are you the sum total of your clothes? Are you your body type? Are you your height? For the young girls who are here, are you your youth? Are you the relation you have to the men in your family? If we remove those titles from you, if we remove wife, mother, sister, if we remove all those titles from you, drop you in the middle of the desert, will you be able to pick yourself up again? And if you don't know who you are, then you will not be able to do that. So how do you find out who are you really? As individuals, as human beings, we are made up of our personalities. And the one that I prefer personally is the Greek temperaments. There's a personality that you can test so that you know who are you. Are you the kind of person when you're in crowds you're excited? Or are you the kind of person who you're more excited when you're on your own? What excites you really? It's when we say awareness, when we say knowing who you are, we mean, what are your dreams? What are your goals? What do you want to actualize? Who are you? Self-awareness is key. Because if you know, for example, I am the kind of person who gets angered easily. That can ruin your relationships, it can ruin your career, it can ruin your mental health. But once you know, I'm the kind of person that gets angered very easily, then that means you can change it. And once you change it, because you have control over yourself, you realize that you have an effect and you change the behavior of everyone around you. So know yourself, know who you are. The second thing is find your purpose. Now, in the world that we live in, our purpose has already been defined for us by society, and society tells us your purpose is to be successful. And then they also go a step further and define for you what is success. They'll tell you success is money. They'll tell you success is a PhD. They're the ones that give you the goals you should aspire to. But that is not truly your purpose. Your purpose radiates from within. Your purpose is something that already your Lord has instilled in you. As a Muslim, I know my purpose is to worship Allah. But when we say worship Allah, it doesn't mean just the prayers and the fasting. Of course, those are very important, but it means being the best you that you can be. So that when Allah asks you on the Day of Judgment, what did you do with your life, with your knowledge, with your wealth, with the pleasures that He gave you, you have an answer for that. Find your purpose. Find your purpose. Find that which excites you, which gives you passion, which motivates you to wake up in the morning. That is your purpose. And once you have your purpose, and once you know who you are, then you're primed and you're ready for the next step, which is growth. The person you will be 5 years from now will be determined by the books you read and the people you meet. Unfortunately, nowadays, if you're not in OOID, you'll realize that for most people, on a serious note though, for most people, reading is something that we rarely do. Taking a book and reading even a chapter is a very, very difficult thing to do. Because we live in the age of social media, everything is bite-sized. TikTok is 60 seconds. You cannot read a book in 60 seconds. But your mind has become programmed to think that you can gain all the knowledge you want in 60 seconds. I digress. My point is, books are very, very important for your growth. Books are the sum total of the wise words of the people that came before you. Because why do you want to read? Imagine if someone came to you and said, I want to invent a car. You'd think you're so crazy. There are already cars on the road. What do you want to invent? So if something has already been done, you don't need to redo it again. That's the beauty of books. It gives you the shortcuts through life. So one is the books that you read, and two, the people that you meet. You are the sum total of the friends that you spend the most time around. So if your friends are not people who are inspired to get ahead, to grow in life, then you will just be where they are. I'm not saying cut off your friends, but I'm saying expand your circle. Network more. There's so many opportunities for networking. There's Toastmasters, there's Rotary, there are the mosques, there are volunteer organizations. There's so many opportunities for you to meet people. And one conversation that you have with somebody can change your life. And it just takes one person, because if you are motivated and you are inspired and you become better, then who knows, maybe you'll be the next president, maybe you'll be the next MD, and you'll be able to change the lives of hundreds or maybe millions or more people. So the books you read, the people you meet. Growth. Our goal must always be in life to grow. Am I better today than I was yesterday? If the answer is no, forgive yourself. It's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to stagnate. It's okay not to be where you thought you should have been. But what is not okay is to get stuck. When you fall down, what's the first thing you do? You pick yourself up, and then you check yourself, am I okay? And then you move forward. And that's how it should be with life. When you failed an exam, you failed in a relationship, whatever kind of failure you went through, it is not the end point. Failure is a stepping stone to your next stage and to actualizing success. So when you have these three things, when you know yourself, when you know your purpose, and when you grow, when you invest in yourself, when you're becoming a better version of yourself, you become powerful. And all these things that you're seeking, because we're human beings, and as much as you might think we're different, we're really similar in what we want. We want recognition, we want respect, we want significance. All of these things that we want, we will get it once we tap into the power within ourselves. So that's what I leave you with this evening. I leave myself as well with this evening is, know who you are, not who society tells you you are, not who your family tells you are, not what people, and who are you really? Know that. Then know your purpose. What is my purpose? Why am I here? What drives me? And then grow. Invest in yourself. The best investment that you can make is in your own self. So go out there and be powerful.